Hello friends, my name is FirstDane and welcome back to Griftlands, where we are still here on day one looking at Belamo. And I believe, let's take a look at our map real quick. Full disclosure, it's been like a day or two since I've actually been here doing much of anything in Griftlands. So our current quest, stepping in it, go to the last stand and wait for sunset. So that is right here. However, we have some limited time opportunities. I would say with what we're looking at right now, I feel fully confident with our negotiation deck. It is extremely strong. Blacklist already says 6 on it, already kind of matching a 2-cost card at max damage or so on. I really like it. Also, like, our 1-cost cards go to 3 damage, so 2 of those max damage. I mean, you can kind of see what I'm getting at here. It's a really strong card. Take a look at these limited time opportunities, though. Deeper in the bog, this opportunity will disappear if you don't seize it. Gree is looking to hire a guide for an expedition into the bog. We also have a mysterious gambler has been seen plying his trade in the bog. So that has a coin on it. This has some spooky eyes on it. Let's go for spooky eyes, because I don't know what this is right now. I think that our combat deck is lacking, so if this gives us an opportunity to get the combat deck upgraded a little bit or get some more cards in there. I mean, we've used it I think once, so it's pretty much just the base deck with not even an upgrade, and we're going into day 2 pretty quickly. Find a lone Jake poring over a crudely drawn map. Are you there? Are you looking for an opportunity of a lifetime? Seems too good to be true. What are you offering? The bog, it holds riches, I'm sure of it. In my limited experience, the bog holds mostly danger, slime, and a quick death, but also riches. My research proves it. I need a little bit of protection to help me avoid the quick death part. You follow me as I follow this map, and I'll share the spoils. Are you in? Ask about the research. Don't agree? No, we go head first. I'll do it, but this better pay off. Claps. Great. You might have to kill an urchin or 10, but other than that, this will be the easiest money you've ever earned. Follow Green in the bog, guns at the ready. Ooh. Any opportunity to get someone else to like us. Gree leads you through the bog. The terrain gets rougher the further you get from the road, and you eventually come to the rocky outcrop. Each step sinks deeper into the bog. It's all you can do to keep walking forward. Gain battle card, Weary. When drawn, lose 1 action. Destroy, sleep it off. Oh. Okay, well, that sucks. The battle deck I wanted to get better has now gotten worse. Did you hear that? What is it? It's nothing. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, we're almost at the end of day 1, so not so bad. You press on, the bog presses in. Your nose experiences things that language cannot yet describe. I hear it again. Are you sure it's not? Oh, God. We have a wild urchin, or 10. You are set upon by the local fauna. All right, see how it goes. It's just 1 doggy. Choose up to 2 cards to discard. So it appears as though we've already lost our action from this card. Kind of not great, but that's all right. We don't have any charges yet. We're not able to do 2 kicks. Oh, we can only discard 2. That's right. All right. You're currently taking 7. So let's, not do that. Head boot. Multitudes. If this creature flees, a new urchin will take its place. So we cannot allow it to flee, which it appears like it's doing right now. I don't think there's too much to this. We just give it everything we got. Did I miss something there? That one got away. So do they auto-flee? No. Got him. Big kicks. Big kicks. Got 2 resolve. New negotiation card, Urchin Musk. Ah. And a battle card of our choice. This is our uncommon. Spend 1 charge, deal 2 bonus damage per empty cell. If you have any overcharge attack twice, or empty, this costs 0. This card has an additional effect if you have no charge, which currently we don't really do. I was trying to do the burn thing, because I think the burn thing just sounds cool. So I think this is going to cost 0 quite a lot. Wow, what a hairball. There's nothing in my notes about that. Time to carry on. And we do. You come to yet another identical clearing. Here it is. We found it. Found what? The secret of the bog, of course. Look, it's all around you. Take as much as you want in payment. Leave her to her riches for the love or negotiate with her? Let's go for the love. I think we're good here. Negotiation deck is already on point. I think we could win this handedly. But let's get another boon. Decided it's unwise to provoke greed and play along. You're so very generous. Thank you. No, thank you. We get bargaining. 20 shield discount from all shopkeepers. Interesting. So, like, if we had negotiated a gold price, I bet over the next 4 days or so, this is going to be worth way more than whatever we could have gotten from the negotiation. Cool. We will continue on and leave. That was our interesting little opportunity there. We have a ton of money for the black market if we want to go there, but let's just go over here to our quest. What brings you back? You can buy cards, a drink, a meal, or go to our room. Let me see what this guy has for cards. Got negotiation and 2 battle. You can see our discount already applied. Heal 10, replenish, or destroy after 1 use. So pretty good. Pretty good. I like the replenish mechanic. Gain 2 powers. Power, replenish, destroy after 2 uses, apply some composure. Yeah, this stuff's all good. I like this quite a lot, but I'm just gonna wait for Felimo, I guess. Nothing for me, barkeep. I'm just here to meet someone. Ain't none of my business, is it? You lean against the bar and watch the crowd as you wait for sunset. With the last of the light, Felimo walks through the door. He is. This place brings back memories. I won a lot of money playing cards at this very table. Is that why you brought me here? To play cards? There's something even better in store for you, old friend. I want you to infiltrate the Rise. It's time we put an end to this worker rebellion. I see. I'm to find out who's in charge. A member list. A blacklist. I know who's in charge. It's Prindo Kalandra. When you get closer, make yourself invaluable. Then we'll take it from there. And how am I to do that when I can be seen having a friendly chat with a prominent Spark Baron? Why, we're only talking, and you're very tricky. The taps here loosen tongues, and I have valuable information, the kind of information that would be very valuable to the Rise. Not if the intel isn't good. The intel's very real, I assure you. We'll take a few casualties, but it's a price I'm willing to pay. To convince them I'm a double agent. You are a double agent. Please, Rook. This is child's play compared to your Admiralty days. I accept. Imagine I shouldn't just march right up to this Prindo Kalandra, of course. Try turning yourself in at one of the cells. I happen to know the location of one. Take it nice and slow, as you say. You've been seen with me. It'll take some convincing that you're on the level, especially because their suspicions will be well-founded. I have no plan for extracting you if things go sour, so try not to mess this up. Your loyalty is inspiring as always. Felimo serves you only a wink in response as he pays his tab and makes for the door. Cool. So I think that's it for the day, right? We have the last stand. Yes. Map. Some more limited time opportunities. Okay, good. I'm glad we looked at this. So this is not the end of day 1. We have the gun show, an Admiralty weaponsmith that Rook knows is here in the bog. We also have this. Your friend Gree has a gift for me. Draw a card, gain 9 defense. Destroy after 2 uses. Get Nano Lattice. Well, that's nice. What about the gun show? We have our pistols, twin military grade, blah, blah, blah. Let's see if we can get some better pistols. We'll take the gamble. Rook, they said you were dead. They say a lot of things, Frizz. Some of them aren't even true, but never the ones you want. What are you doing here? Working private security. Pays better than the Admiralty ever did, and I set my own hours. I'm here looking for freelance clients. Know anyone local who can pay top dollar for good weapons? Okay. Ask Frizz to tweak your pistols. Remember these? You're still using those old things, eh? Us old things have to stick together. I'm surprised they're still intact. I was practically a child when I built those. Think you'd do better now? Certainly, with the right parts and access to my tools, and about a week. What could you do with 5 minutes and diminished expectations? I could make a couple of adjustments, I suppose. You can increase charge chambers, decrease charge chambers, take back your pistols. Well, we don't actually want charge chambers with what we're doing here. So I don't know what decreasing them does for us, but sure. That's easy. Could take 1 off for free, then I'm going to take 2 off if you pay for the parts. 230 shields. Can I further understand this? Charge chambers 4. So I believe what happens here is we get to overcharge faster, right? Getting charged while at full charge generates overcharge. Each overcharge increases max damage by 1. So if we always have 1, in theory, if we got down to -3 here, we'd always be at the overcharge limit. So I believe that's what it's trying to do. If you have these combo charge cards, you could add up a lot more charges that you can keep around, but this gets us to overcharge faster. Do I care about that? I mean, it's just most of our money. Normally 250 for this. I'm just going to remove 1. Thanks, Frizz. This will come in handy. We just have so many graph slots to fill. I'm going to click through these pretty quick. Don't believe this is actually going to lead to anything. Make weapons, blah, blah, blah. Nothing really happened there. Cool. Nice to see you, Frizz. Likewise, Rook. Back in Murder Bay. Don't get yourself killed, and so on. Cool. So that is about that. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, at the black market, if we wanted to go there, we could fill out these negotiation and battle graph slots a lot faster with that money, and maybe buy cards versus doubling down on the charge thing, the overcharge thing that I don't really want to do. Like, we have multiple charge cards, 1 burn card, but I can't resist. It just seems so much more fun to me. Egads, a mystery event. While walking through the bog, you enter a particularly misty patch of woods. Navigation is hard, and you feel as if you've been walking in circles. The mist is making you dizzy. Staying focused is a struggle. I really need to get out of here. Focus on the path forward to remove weary. Run until you're out. Gain 2 slurred speech. Exert yourself to get out. Okay. Clear your mind of everything and focus solely on getting out of the fog. You eventually make it out, but you feel like you've left a piece of you behind. I hope I never have to do that again. Okay. I mean, that was like a bonus for us. I don't see what the downside was. All right. You head to the location Fellow mentioned, but as far as you can tell, it's nothing but a desolate patch of swamp. You kick up some moss looking for signs of buried fires, and eventually you see a small mark scratched into the lichen of a large stone. You lost, Grifter? His eyes flame when he sees you in the light. You're the one contracting for the Barons. Fair warning, you should leave while you still can. There's going to be a reckoning soon, and nobody will care if you get caught in the crossfire. You're a member of the Rise. I don't suppose you know where I can find Calandra at this time of night, do you? I'll kill you before I let you get to her bootlicker. Be sure of that. Convince Nekdo you want to switch sides, or beat him up. And he dislikes us. Let's do some convincing. And I believe we can add him to the blacklist. Yes, I'm on the payroll, but my loyalties lie with Calandra. Trust me. Start of each turn, a random card in hand costs 1 extra action. We are familiar with this, so this guy already costs 2. All right, so we're getting hit for 2 here. Let's get this so it actually levels up. Draw a card, discard a card, gain a bonus action next turn. Let's do bonus action. I'll go for like a full block with Vulgar. We miss, and I don't get to play Blacklist. All right, Urchin Musk costs 2. Currently getting hit for 4. Is the propaganda thing. Deal 2 damage to all opponent arguments if we hit snails. We did not. Discard a card. Okay. Not much else to do that turn. So, again, this is like the end of the day, so I just really want to get back to Blacklist so that we can increase the damage there. So it's on heads right now. I don't think that matters. We're going to go for some snails. We're just going to flip our coin right in his face for no apparent reason. Just being awkward as ever. Gamble. Blacklist? No blacklist. Oh no. Okay. So let's block. That guy. Then I think we're good. And we win. Very nice. Admittedly, I should have played one more card there for the upgrades. I was playing a little bit too quickly. We have Jargon here. I think we saw Jargon before, but I kind of forgot. Prepared. Apply 1 composure to a random friendly argument every time you play a card. We have to prepare it. We also have discard a card, gain 1 dominance, and overwhelm. Deal 1 damage for every argument you have. We don't have a lot of those. We could go for dominance, but let's gain some monies. And we can upgrade our trickery card. All right. So improvise plus. Choose 1 to 5 instead of 1 to 3, or an upgraded version. Let's take the upgraded versions. I think they scale a little bit better versus always getting the thing that we want, essentially. I'm risking my life to be here with valuable intel, I might add. Well, if you're on the level, that's a windfall. Make no mistake. This could really make a difference, Pops. I hope you know that. Necto gestures for your map and makes a quick mark on it. You won't find Kalandra there. She's too well protected for that. But that's how you can find someone who can vet you. Why, thank you for your trust. Well, that was easy. Okay. Moving on. You find a ramshackle structure hidden in the bog, right where you were expecting. Thinking it best to put a bold foot forward, you barge in. Who the hesh is that? I'm looking for Kalandra. Heard of her? Drop the act, Granddad. Okay. I'm 2 seconds away from blasting you back to wherever you came from. Explain yourself now. I work for the Spark Barons, but I find them distasteful. I'm here to offer my services. And you expect us to trust you? Of course not. That's why I've come bearing gifts. You hand over the intel. Fleckfish's eyes grow wide when he reads it. I'm going to need some time to go over this. Wide eyes. Triple dot. How about this? I send you out on a job while I check this info. When you come back, if you come back, maybe then you can talk to the boss. It is a battle. We get to pick a graph from a random draw. 75 shills. Have you seen our cobble bots yet? We build them ourselves out of scrap, and they're almost a match for the Barons Enforcers. But we're low on processing cores and need more. The Barons are calibrating a new batch of Enforcers out in the bog. And we need to go there and steal as many processing cores as you can. I accept, sir. One of the mechs has a back door installed. Just say the word contemporary to it, and it'll fight for you. Collect as many cores as you can. Each one you bring back means we can build another Calbot for the Rise. The auto mech backdoor password is contemporary. Try to remember not to forget it. Now go do it. We have a vendor here. Hello, vendor. You need stuff? Ah. All rares. Duplicate a card in your hand and then expend a battle card. Wow, that sounds cool. This one could be really, really good. All right. To the map. You want me to go? Here, core collector. As you approach the testing grounds, you hear a myriad of clanging, banging, screeching, and swearing. You find a good hiding place and peer out. I told you already. This is delicate equipment. It takes time to get it right. The longer we're out here, the longer the Rise has to find us. So get back to work and hurry up. The technician returns to her work. The guard stomps off to patrol the area. Heshing Barons, if I didn't need the money. You notice that Sentru is holding a list of activation codes for the mechs. You remember the password, right? Rook certainly doesn't. Oh no. You step out of the front in front of the robots, ready to activate the hacked one. What? Sentry runs to get the patrol. Now, what was the code word again? Contemporary. Override protocol activated. Long live the rise. The guard patrol returns, attracted by the noise. Stop. We're going to grind you into pace, Grifter. Get those robots up and running. We're going to teach this Grifter a lesson. Yes, sir. I mean, we're just like standing there face to face having this conversation. The technician starts entering codes into the inactivated mechs. You had better put down the guards quickly. Threat detected. Engaging. Let's do this. Up to 2 cards to discard. Is anything happening this turn? No. So we should go for not defensive cards. Okay. Start with our little improvise here. We're not empty. Okay, I see the play. So we need to spend this. Then this will be free. So that's 1, 2. That allows me to improvise here. Gain charge, apply mark. Spend 1 charge, apply to burn. Sick burn, dude. So that's 4 burn. And then we blast them. Say defend? Are you really doing nothing? My man. This just feels wrong. All right, let's work on leveling up our kick here. I don't think we need to execute this guy. He's just doing his job. Get some resolve back and we can pick a battle card. Apply 1 burn per concentrate. What is concentrate? Concentrate increases minimum damage of all attacks by 1. Have your concentration when you take enemy damage. What? Where's the... Oh, here's concentration right here. Oh. Okay. Okay. So let's do this. It's like a speculative pick. It doesn't do anything right now other than, what, 1 to 4 damage? But, I mean, potentially really, really good later on if we do end up doing the burn thing. Corner the technician. What should I do with you? I can keep my mouth shut, I swear. Let you go. She loves me. Get out of here. Really? Oh, thank you. I never liked the Barons anyway. I was just doing what I was told. You're not so bad after all, you know. Going. Authority. At the start of each negotiation, add a random authority card to your draw pile. Much love. We have 3 loves here. You collect up the auto mech processing cores that lay strewn about. The remainder come out of the silent auto mechs with a satisfying up. Cool. Go turn it in. Egad, you hear a scuffle off the main path. Drawing closer, you see a couple of urchins circle around a prone figure. Necto. Necto! We know Necto. We want to save Necto because he didn't like us. Wow, it's a tough choice, isn't it? Because if we let this guy go, we don't have to deal with him anymore. But we can level up our battle deck. So let's just level up the battle deck. We're being hit for 6 on turn 1. Okay. Well, I mean, with the kick like levels up here. Let's confirm. Like we can get rid of you immediately. Oh right, this mechanic. Oh yeah. They come back. Ah, we got the bog cyst back. Remember this? Okay, but it appears as though that this is being reduced. Okay. I think I get what's happening here. So I think that this is slowly reducing over time. So I believe the correct play here is blast and then kick in case this low rolls on a 3. Then we can do... Or no. This is panic after receiving 2 more damage. We want to just kick him. Victory! More Urchin Musk for us, increasing our resolve. We can upgrade our kick to destroy. Empty, this costs 1 less. That's pretty alright. It's like a full empty build. Or just never see it again. I kind of like the idea of just removing these starter cards. And picking something here. Spend a charge, apply to Scorched, or apply to Burn. Or apply to Scorch and to Burn to the enemy. Oh my. Burn cannot decay by more than 2 stacks per turn. Whenever Burn is triggered, remove 1 Scorched. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. Gotta be this one, right? Even though this is another Burn thing. Full Burn build. The threat of Urchin attack is over. Necto sits up and rubs his head. What happened? Notices the smoldering remains of an urchin. I chose the wrong place for a nap. Thank you, Grifter, for helping him out. Could ask him for money, but let's take another love. Morale boosts. At the end of their turn, surrendered allies gain 10% of their maximum health. Wow. That's 4 loves and no dislikes. Heavy on the love. What do we got here? Here's our quest guy. Hello again! We're here to get paid. That's a nice haul. Good work for a grifter. We get paid 75 and a graft. All commons. So, Robustify. Gain 10 maximum health. We also have, start of each negotiation, discard up to 2 cards and draw that many new cards. Neat. We kind of already do that. We also have, at the start of each negotiation, rig 2 heads, but we're doing snail things. So, I mean, this is just straight good. How do we not do that? That just gets us to like blacklist on turn 1 or whatever else we're trying to do. 10 HP is definitely 10 HP though. It brings us to 70. That feels like a significant amount. I feel like this is correct though. Just the draw mechanics are so incredibly strong. Before Fleckfist can voice any more disapproval, Calandra enters the room. It's clear that she's the leader by the way Fleckfist rolls back his shoulders, trying to undo years of backbreaking labor. Everyone sits up in their chair. Her eyes lock heavily on yours, and she steps forward, fearless. Enough with the 3rd degree. I want to meet the turncoat. Give us room, everyone. I'll take it from here. The room empties and you're left alone with an eager Calandra. Nice to meet you face to face, Rook. I have to say, 1 day in the bog and you've already made some progress. I have it on good authority that Felimo is very pleased to have finally gotten you on site. Felimo often gives mixed signals, but yes, he has me on the payroll. Old friends and comrades united by the threat of a labor union. I went to him first, as your letter proposed. Excellent cipher, by the way. I take naturally to this cloak and dagger stuff. Right, well, I won't pretend I trust you completely. I hired you to spy, after all. I'm to look for... what was it again? That'll come later. For now, just stay on Felimo's good side. Felimo thinks you're spying on me. We can't give him any indication it's the other way around. But I want you to check in with me every day. For what I'm paying you, you should make time for both. As you like. Calandra leaves you to your ruminations. It's been a long day, and it seems like tomorrow will be even longer. We are done. Oh my goodness. We have many, many opportunities before the end of day 1 here, but that's going to have to wait for next episode. Thank you guys very much for being here for this one and for all the love on the series so far. I'm a relatively small content creator, so every single little bit helps. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!